All right. So I'm going to try to do something different today. Change things up a little bit. So I guess first off, I should introduce this world that we've been building. So this world's called the Block Academy, and it's a project that started just under 1 month ago. So I think we're on like day 28, maybe 29. And gosh, what to say? There's a lot to say. That's why it's so difficult to summarize. But basically, I guess I'll go through some of the basics. So this is primarily a creative world. So when you join this world, you have the ability to use any block, equip any item for free, so you don't have to go find it. And you also have the ability to fly. So if you just double space, you take off. And I can go into third person here. You can see I'm flying. So this makes it really great for people who like to build structures and make art in this medium. When you're not constrained to being on the ground, it makes it easier to build stuff. Yeah. So this is our first season, season 1. And this is spawn. So as a new player, you will appear, I think, somewhere right around here. You'll be facing this way, I think. And it's winter time. So that's another thing about this world is the weather and the seasons in the game will reflect the weather and the seasons in real life. So it is January 18th right now, so we are still in winter time, and that means if there's precipitation, it comes down as snow and not rain. And it can pile up like this. It's kind of annoying for creatives who are trying to build and landscape because you have to basically clear out all the snow before you want to lay down some blocks. But we have builder tools built into this world to make things easier, at least. So one of them is called effortless structures. Effortless structure. That's what it is. So you can select like a floor or a wall or a line or a single cube. And for like a floor, you can basically say, let's do a variable plane length tool. And then I can basically delete blocks. So I'll just jump up and I can delete blocks. So I can clear out snow this way if I really want to. There it is, there's the grass. So yeah. We also have Axiom. So Axiom, you hit the right shift key and it you jump into this builder tool. It's really great for terraforming, landscaping. If you want to do any kind of large scale transformations, this is a good tool. Honestly, I haven't used it much. I've used it to extend the height of a building, which I could probably show later, but I haven't really begun to fully explore all the tools. There's an onboarding menu here, so you can click through. Here are the settings, right? Some tools require a block to paint, so this is the active block that you're painting with. Yeah, and you can go through this on your own time, but this is Axiom. What else? Yeah, so I've mentioned that this is a creative world, so, you know, the idea is, as an artist, everyone is on the same plane in terms of the tools that they have available to them to create whatever they want. And while that is kind of the default state, I have been intentional about allowing you to switch into survival, and that's what this video is primarily going to be about, is my first dip into survival. Oh, I've got to turn this off. I am going to give a tour first. I think it makes sense to give a little introduction to this world. And it's easier to do that in creative first. And then I'll come back here and I'll spawn in where you normally would. And I'll have no items. And I'm going to just play it by ear, but I think the idea, if I zoom out here, so the university, the academy is over this direction. This is going to be, it looks like it's developing into some residential areas. But what I'd like to do is, there's this huge forest back here. You can see all these trees. And I think it'd be great to start a little sort of Robin Hood, Sherwood Forest style, survival only cultured community space here. And so the idea would be, when you arrive, courtesy would be to flip into survival and to only play in that way. So I don't want to scope out too much, but it looks like there's maybe a village up there. We'll have to go explore up there to see what that is back there. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the plan. There's some water over here, so maybe we'll just come back here, find the water, and set up. I guess the goal will be to just create a base. Oh, wow, look at that. There's this ravine down there. Okay, we'll have to go explore that too. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's going to be the plan. When I flip into survival, we're going to create the Sherwood Forest. Okay, so I'm not going to spend much time here on this spawn house. It was a schematic that I found online. Credit to the creator who put it out for free. But I haven't really used it much. It was just to experiment with the world and to get something down. I have modified it, retrofitted it a little bit, so I have a little desk here, and I've filmed some videos from some lessons from this spot. And yeah, so we have this is Sonar's house. Really clever build. I like what he did here with these icicles. And the roof I think is pretty clever. Yeah, so this is Sonar's house. I'm not going to go through it in its entirety. That's not the point of this video. But I'll just introduce these briefly. There's a snowman from, I think Addy created this. Yeah, 80 created this. And this is 80's house. And I won't go inside, but you can kind of peek from here. Super cozy kitchen. There's a ceiling fan up there. He's got a big screen TV. And there's an upper floor as well. Bedroom upstairs. It's really nice. There's like a reading nook, and yeah, it's really great. You can see it like this. There's a little starter house out here. This is, well, let's go take a look. So this is Mr. BBH's house. So very nice. I love it framed here in this sort of this icy world. And then we have another structure coming up back here. This is currently under construction, so we won't go inside right now. But yeah, it's coming along. So this is I think this is created by Bell the Bard, and I really do like these lamps here, candlelit lamps, pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to spend much time here. Oh yeah, and then this is the starter classroom. So I needed a place to share my first couple lessons, and so I just quickly put together this starter classroom. And if you come in here, ChatGPT in a mode where it knows that it should go out and search the web to assist with whatever question you are going to ask. You don't necessarily have to do this. You can also just explicitly say, search the web. So yeah, this is I think this is lesson 2. That's kind of playing on repeat. When you know you're going to search, or when you want to search. Little chair here. So we're going to do a simple example. Okay. So let's do this quickly, because I do want to get to some gaming here. So this is also created by 80, the Road of the Inspired. Feel free to add onto the road. So there's a mini game here, and you shift and right click to read. And yeah, it's a fun game. You have to make sure you step on the right squares. We'll just keep going real quick. This is nice here. So this is the old Nick. It is modeled after the old Vic in London. And it is a really nice theater. It's currently turned off, the video that was playing. But we'll just do a quick little scan of the room. Really amazing build. Pretty cool. There's also a little backstage back here. Kind of like a little ready room. Yeah, really cool. So across the way here, AD also built this awesome fountain in this sort of circular square area on this bridge. Very cool. And this is my first major creative build here. This is Butler Library at Columbia University in New York City. And yeah, I want to recreate it here as a structure that you can go in and proportionally to scale as much as possible. So I want to give it the same sort of feeling as if you were walking up. I think it's pretty good. It definitely has Butler Library vibes to it, I think. So it's not exactly the same, but inspired by. And I'm not going to go inside now. There are a few rooms that are built out. Most of it is a work in progress. But yeah, this is super fun. This has been really fun to build. And I can't wait to kind of finish it and maybe do a video on that a little bit later. So yeah, I will very quickly show Sonar's I guess it's a lecture hall. So we'll just go in here real quick. Get the idea of a lecture hall, a bunch of desks and chairs. All right. Oh, I guess I can't sit because Sonar hasn't granted permission. We use a system called Flan. So Flan allows you to claim spaces so that others can't break or, destroy the work either intentionally or accidentally. So in the Flan permissions, you have to basically grant people permission to be able to use the items. So I probably can't close this door, right? So I can't do that here. And if you try to break something, it keeps it fixed. So it's pretty cool. It's not perfect. There are kind of quirks to it still, but it generally does the job. So yeah, that's the lecture hall. Okay, let's get back to Spawn and do what we were set out to do for this video, and that was to just play a little survival, set up a basic base, and have something we can build off of. It doesn't look like the time is progressing, so how is that? That's what's the command for this? Is it cycle? Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up quickly. Let's see, cycle. Yeah, so that's game rule. Do daylight. Geez, I can't type today. Do daylight cycle true. Okay, so that'll should set the. Yeah, you can see the stars moving now. Okay. What else? I've cleared out my inventory. Let's see, I've got nothing. Day is starting now. I guess I should set my spawn. Yeah, I'm just gonna set. Let's see, do we have like sleeping bag? Brown sleeping bag. There we go. Okay, so time to switch. So switching into creative and into survival is easily done with holding the F3 key and pressing F4. And that gives you this nice menu. And I'm hitting F4 to select survival. Inside our Discord, there's an AI called /AI that'll announce that you've switched into survival. And it'll also say after 16 minutes in creative, so it'll report on how long you were in each game mode. And okay, I guess it's official. I am now in creative or in survival, and I don't have any items to support me, so let's get started. So it's going to be back this direction somewhere. Well, this is already difficult. There's this ravine. Looks like. Let's get some tools first. I'm not going to go too far without some basics. Well, I'm already going to put this on my to-do list to add the tree chopping mod to make it a little bit easier. I just hadn't thought I would be playing much in survival, so I didn't add it, but I think it makes sense to maybe add it. Just give myself some basics. Okay. There, that's better. Take that. Ooh, there's a pig. Come here, piggy. Thank you. wool. Great. Is there another one of you out around here? There you are. Great. Now I have a bed. Or will have a bed tonight with that 3 wool. Okay, so where are we here? There's a little bit of a hole in the ground. That's cool. There's water. Come here. Okay. Okay, so here's the water. Yeah. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna do kind of a starter treehouse. I don't know why. I'm a fan of making tree houses. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here. So let's go ahead and get some more wood. First night. Whoa. First night in survival. This is cool. I mean, it's snowy now, but I'm pretty sure in the warmer seasons, all the snow will be gone and the water will also unfreeze. Pretty sure. Okay, so let's put this bed down. How do I want it? Just right there? No. There we go. First night. Okay. I think next step is to probably get some stone. Let's make a box first. Gonna need that. Yeah, we're gonna need. I think getting food is next item, and I'll need some cobble to make. Yeah, let's go look around here. I could just start mining into the side of this mountain here, close to home. So let's consider this. Over here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Right. What do we got here? Coal right off the bat. Awesome. Uh-oh. There's definitely some enemies in there, skeletons, so let's just get what we need. Uh-oh. I've called some attention. Yeah, buddy. I think I have mob volume down by default. Let's see. Let's turn these up since we kind of need them now. Great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not equipped for this. That's right. Burn. I mean, I want some of that coal. Okay, let's go back home first. Okay, I'm gonna need some torches, so let's not use all of this. I think I can burn wood, yeah. Yeah, I guess now's a good enough time to stop and maybe share a little bit more about the server. So there's a hotkey L. If you hit the L key, it will open up this welcome to the Block Academy splash screen that gives you some tips. The first thing you probably want to do is link your Discord. That'll enable a whole bunch of cool integrations, like the ability to submit something that you built for a basically for a review to be published on the website and just for sharing back in Discord. There's some quick tips here. We have all these custom server commands. So this isn't just a mod pack. It's a mod pack plus an integration, a custom mod called Core Curriculum, which is this screen that you see here, all these supported commands, integration with the website. I won't click on these now, but you can click here to find recent events. And then you can also see other players' builds at the honor roll, awards, titles being granted, acknowledgements from other users. And yeah, as I mentioned already, we support both creative and survival. It's your choice. You'll spawn in with creative, but then you could switch into survival just as I'm doing now. And there's a very simple way to do that with the F3 plus F4 key. Yeah. And then there's just a little philosophy back here. But yeah, nice welcome screen. And right now I'm using the shader pack that I'm using is Solus, which I think is really cool, especially these night scenes like this. I think they do a really good job on the sky. Yeah. But there are other shaders in here. So BSL is the default. BSL is much easier on your system, so it's kind of the default, and then you can selectively. Okay, he can't get me up here. But yeah, you could selectively switch into survival if that's how you want to play, which is what I'm doing now. And let's just go to sleep to get through this evening. Okay, we'll do one more day in this world, and then I'll call it quits for now. I didn't want to play for too long, just wanted to get started. Okay. I don't want any surprises. So let's just... Oh, I'm out of wood. Well, I'll do this for now. Yeah. I'll load up on coal here. Maybe I'll take some of this too. Granite. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done for now. Just very basic first 2 or 3 days survival. Guess we can cook this up. And see, can I cook this too? No. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll probably do it for now. Just basic first couple days. Nothing special. Got some of the basics. Got some iron. Or some copper, not iron. Yeah, I can't craft with it. Yeah, that's in a later version, I think. Yeah, got a couple of mod ideas that I might have to add, like the tree chopping, and yeah, kind of fun. Nothing special. So go ahead and put this stuff away. It's all my stuff. So yeah, I'll just make it a thing to never bring anything from the creative world into this world. To always leave my stuff behind. And yeah, this was fun. I'll do more. And we'll end here.